Hey, what's up guys? Minty here yet again with another video, but today is going to be something a little bit different. I've always listened to podcasts. Luckily, the past few jobs I've had have allowed me to listen to podcasts at some point, whether it be during the commute or during the job itself. I used to be a janitor at a high school, and so I'd have just time to put in my earphones and just go to work. And so that's when I used to listen to podcasts, and I really appreciated game podcasts specifically. And now the job I'm currently at, it's much better than a janitor, but I do have about a half an hour commute. So now I'm thinking that I'm going to use that commute whenever I'm not carpooling to drive and talk about mobile games and make my own little podcast, so to speak, but it's only going to be posted to the YouTube channel. I don't even know how to get stuff up on other stuff, but we'll see. I highly doubt anyone will watch or listen to this. It's just going to be an experiment, and I'm going to do one of them. So I'm just going to talk about what I've been playing recently, what I'm looking forward to coming out on mobile, stuff like that. Just whatever in the mobile gaming space that I feel like. So it's going to be very unstructured for this first episode. So just bear with me. And if you do listen to it, give me critiques. Let me know what you guys would like to see if I continued kind of like a little podcast series. It would not be very regular. It'd probably be once a month at the very most, or maybe once every 2 weeks. It wouldn't be a super reoccurring thing. But anyways, let's get right into it. So what am I playing currently? I've kind of fallen off with most of the free-to-play games I've been playing with, but I did pick up Skyforce Reloaded. I think that's the name of it off the top of my head. I was watching Metal Jesus uh, on YouTube, and he's kind of like a retro gamer, and he loves shoot 'em ups. He's a very old-styled kind of gamer where he really likes the classic genres. And I used to play a lot of shoot 'em ups when I was little, but I kind of just fell out of it, and I haven't been wanting to play one since. But I watched him do a playthrough of Skyforce Reloaded on the Switch, and I remembered I saw that on mobile. And so I was like, dang, for some reason this looks really fun to me right now. So I decided to load it up on my phone, and it is really dang fun. At first, I was feeling like it was a little bit grindy, but that's the point. It's kind of like a shoot 'em up had a baby with an RPG. So you're grinding for these stars, which is the currency. You upgrade different parts of your ships, give them different weapons, all kinds of stuff like that. And it's really fun. So you're not just expected to go through one level once and beat it and then you're done with it. You're supposed to go through a level multiple times, going for different objectives, grinding out currency so you can unlock different ships, new ships, different upgrades, stuff of that nature. And it's a really addicting loop, especially for you perfectionists out there or RPG lovers. This might be a great little entry to the shoot 'em up genre if you're not super familiar with it. And so I've just been really impressed with it. It is free with in-app purchases. Some of those in-app purchases are for ads, but I haven't seen the ads become too obtrusive at all. There is a little star doubler, so you can earn the currencies twice as fast. But I kind of enjoy the grind. I don't really want to get the doubler and then speed through the game. I just want to enjoy it at the pace I'm enjoying it. And stuff like that. I think there is a life system, so once you run out of ships, you have to wait for them to replenish. And there's also an in-app purchase that speeds that up dramatically. So you can make it a premium experience, or you could just download it for free so you have nothing to lose. I highly suggest Skyforce Reloaded. Other than that, I've been playing a little bit of, oh man, I'm going to have to look at it on my phone. I don't remember the name. AFK Arena. Now, I've been playing a little bit of AFK Arena. I'm sure you guys are pretty sick of all of the ads. They have been pushing this game a lot on pretty much everywhere I look, like YouTube channel, advertisements. I've seen it on toucharcade.com, websites, all kinds of stuff. And for good reason, though. This is definitely not for everyone. It's an idle game, first and foremost, so the interaction is pretty light, but there are more interactive bits which I will get into later. But I love the art style. It looks straight out of like a storybook. It's not anime inspired, so if you're really afraid of idle games that have anime style graphics, this isn't one of them. The animations are very fluid. You could tell that a lot of money and stuff was put into this game and its production. I've been very impressed with it so far. But it's just fun. It's a nice game that doesn't take up your time. You can do all of the dailies within 5 minutes, and that's no exaggeration. And if you want a more interactive experience, if you have like a half an hour or so to dedicate to this game, you can go through these daily dungeons and stuff of that nature where you could choose your path and um, encounter random events and stuff and try to go as far as you can and gain rewards. This game is basically whatever you want it to be, and it's not going to take up a lot of your time, which I really enjoy. And I think that's why I've kind of fallen off with gacha games, because even the dailies would take me about a half an hour. And sometimes you just feel like it's a chore instead of playing a game. You're like, oh man, I got to get my dailies done. And you like look at the game as a chore. And I finally came to the realization, why am I doing this? Like, I don't need more extra stress in my life where I'm like, oh, I have to do this too, among all the other things in my life. Why am I doing this? I use video games to escape stress or to relieve stress. So why would I play all these gacha games? I feel like AFK Arena has still maintained um, a solid place in my schedule because of that. So I highly suggest AFK Arena. I didn't really like idle games, so when I first heard of them and got to trying them out, so I don't blame you guys if you don't end up liking it. But I highly suggest you at least try it. I have been playing a lot of tower defense games. If you guys haven't seen on this YouTube channel, the video before this one should be the tower defense hidden gems video that I came out with. And so obviously I've been playing or replaying tower defense games to get in that, and I've been really enjoying those as well. The tower defense genre is just a nice, relaxing, but strategic genre to play. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed getting back into Dungeon Maker, obviously. That one's a pretty grindy game, but it's really fun. Really cool to see how far you can go each run. And then I always get the names mixed up. I'm going to have to look at it. Dungeon Warfare 1 and 2 totally blew me away. So I have completely fallen in love with those. They're so well done. I love the pixel art. It's so smooth. It's really strategic. Each map layout is very specific, and you can tell that it was really tailored to each level. It's not just a random layout. It really does have different ideas and strategies that you can implement on each stage. I think it's my favorite one, even more than Dungeon Maker after the time that I've spent with it. So I highly suggest you guys pick up Dungeon Warfare 1 and 2. They are premium games, but you will not be sorry. They offer a ton of content and a ton of fun for the price tag. It's honestly crazy, crazy good deals. But other than that, I haven't really been playing much on mobile. Been on the Fortnite grind. I know that might turn off some of you guys and make you click off this video right now. But I've been really enjoying the Fortnite grind. I'm actually getting really good at it. Got a 8-kill duo arena win, which was pretty cool. I think it was Division 5. So that's not super easy to do. I was just sweating my head off on that one. So I've been playing that, but I guess that technically could be mobile, but mobile, it is just Fortnite Mobile, while we're on the subject, is just in a really bad state. I feel really bad for the Epic Mobile team. I know that they're really understaffed and they have so much to do to keep up with the regular updates of the console and PC versions, and I just don't think it's possible for them to maintain a high quality game at this rate, especially with the amount of devices that they have to tailor the game to. I know there's a lot of people who are really upset with like how poorly the device runs on their 6S and stuff like that. But I mean, what do you expect at this point? It's insane that they can even get it to run on the device as it is. Now, however, I do believe that there is no excuse to the game not running to its fullest on an iPad Pro 2018. There's no excuse for why the game is playing like trash on that. So I understand that complaint. But I've really stopped playing it on mobile, even though I was pretty dang decent at it. Mainly because my iPad 2017, it's hurting. It can barely run it. It has too many hiccups. It's just not worth all the glitches and stuff. And I'd prefer to play on the 2017. I'm much better on it. I really respect you Fortnite Mobile players on iPhones, because it's a lot harder. I am decent on iPhone. It's just on my iPhone XR, it is so annoying because I use claw, and so my right or left index finger sometimes drags down the menu, and it'll just completely pause the game and make it hiccup for about 10 seconds. And you guys know that 10 seconds in Fortnite is a butt ton of time for you to get killed. So I was really disappointed with that, and so that's why I haven't played too much. But it does feel a lot smoother on an iPhone XR. or the current generation iPads. So maybe there's hope for you guys yet, but I can't play it on the XR anymore. There's just so little screen space to utilize your buttons, especially with claw, and I just have a really tough time not dragging down that menu. So I've just been playing it on PS4. But anyways, moving on from mobile Fortnite, what I'm looking forward to. Now, I am definitely looking forward to Call of Duty Mobile. I don't know any mobile gamer that isn't. I'm very hesitant, though. I have a feeling that people are forgetting that Activision is involved with this. Tencent's a great company for mobile. I'll give them that. Like, they've made Arena, Valorant, and PUBG Mobile two of my favorite games that I've ever played on mobile, which I don't play anymore, unfortunately. But they are definitely solid mobile offerings that take mobile seriously. But I am very, very wary of the partnership with Activision. Call of Duty is Activision's license. Um, and Activision is very greedy. I would not doubt for a second that there's some sort of pay-to-win element in this game, and I do not doubt for 1 second that this is going to be a grindy freaking game. Now, it is Call of Duty. I don't mind grinding, especially if the game is fun and solid and smooth and a good experience. But the problem is, I highly, highly, highly doubt that they are not going to put pay-to-win elements in there, whether it be leveling up weapons, kind of like akin to Guns of Boom, or acquiring copies of something. I'm just very hesitant. Now, if they keep it only to cosmetic only guns and they don't put guns in loot boxes, then this is going to be a great offering. If they can have loot boxes, but just put cosmetics in it, kind of like Critical Ops. But if they put guns or anything behind any sort of paywall, I'm going to be very disappointed. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to enjoy it because it is Call of Duty and all of its classic maps and weapons and stuff in a mobile offering. And I know that Tencent's going to deliver a very optimized experience. The problem is, I don't know if I want to really invest long term in that game. If there's going to be pay-to-win elements in it. I just don't want to support that. I will bring it to the channel. I know sounds very cocky, but I know I'm going to freaking slay out at it. Bullet Force, I was honestly kind of a demigod at that game, and this is akin to Bullet Force, and I know I can hold my own to that. So definitely look for content on that, at least during the global launch. I'm not going to do anything or jump through any hoops to get it early. So just look out for that on the global launch. But let me know down in the comment section below if you're really looking forward to Call of Duty Mobile. And if you are, what are you looking forward to specifically with the game? And do you think it's going to have pay-to-win elements in it? Let me know. But that's about it. I can't really think of anything else that I'm really excited for on mobile. I'm looking forward to some App Store summer sales if they have any. I'm just looking forward to the summer in general. Now, just to add at the end of this, so I am going to start streaming in the summer, sometime in May, preferably probably the first week of May. I will have a little vacation after that first week of May for about a week or two, and then I'll be back in it. I will be streaming at least 3 days a week. I haven't solidified the schedule, but it is going to be at twitch.tv/Mint City. Please come out and support it. I know that there's only going to be like 6 to 7 viewers, and we're going to be starting from scratch again. But please bear with me. I am going to try to make a very, very solid effort of keeping the streams half mobile, half PS4. But it all depends on Mob Crush and their app on Mac. I've heard that they've updated it, and I will use their streaming service to stream it to only Twitch. I'm not going to be streaming to Mob Crush. I do not want to support their platform in any way because of what they've done to it, and it's a dead platform. There's no point. That sounds harsh, but that's my opinion. But I will be only streaming to Twitch, and I will try to do as many mobile streams as possible. And if I can't, then hopefully you guys will want to see those PS4 streams. Please spread around the YouTube, spread around the stream channel if you have any friends that enjoy mobile games. I really appreciate the support and the time. Or just show up. That's all you guys have to do is show up, say hi. You don't even have to stay the whole time. I really appreciate your guys' support, but just look out for those streams. I'm going to start advertising them a little bit more now that the time is approaching. But I hope you guys are really looking forward to the summer, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to this first podcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new, and take it easy.